Hello, always dizzy here. Going to start with Puzzle Streak of 41, as I always do before I play any games. Didn't stream yesterday. Day before yesterday, I didn't hit my goal. I got to 40, but I couldn't get to 41. It's super damn hot here. I am boiling. I am melting. Um, so we'll see how that goes. I've got the fan on pretty high, so hopefully it doesn't affect the microphone too much. I actually forgot I have this other fan, but we'll see how loud this gets before I start. Okay. We are a minute in. Let's see if I can do it this time. And I just realized I need to adjust. So actually, I'm going to start over here. I want to fix my webcam. I updated Windows, and whenever I do that, it messes with my webcam. Okay, I think that's good now. I might want to adjust this here. Well, we'll keep it as that. Okay. So I'm going to start at the 2-minute mark, which is now. And we are white. I could take his rook. Mate. 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 Up a piece. Hello, Nebula. Mate. Black. Kill box. So check. And then what? Check. Just take the rook. Don't like that one so much. Mate in 2. Fork on the rook. Puts us up the exchange. Push. Or no, take. Tired. Busy day. And the heat. It's the heat. The heat is killing me. Oh, I'm spraying it. I've got a fan over here. And I'm spraying it to cool down. It works, kind of. I guess rook a1. It took me that long to see it. Check. mate. Check. He can't. Check. Wait, what? Oh, I got confused. It's too hot to be playing chess. I say. Too damn hot. Here or here? They both seem to work. They both seem to work. Oh, well, there is bishop. There is bishop d5 at the end. I can always take with the king, though. I guess the problem with going here, if going to h6, is he can just... No, he can't defend. They both seem to work. But there can only be one. I don't know. It's too damn hard. I'm going to go here. And then I'll look at it with the engine after. So what's the difference here? The queen... Yeah, I thought he couldn't. Oh. Ah. I see. Uh-huh. I don't know how that's rated 1100. I really don't. Boom, boom, boom. I think I'm going to be faster. Check. Just mate. gotta check. Check. Check, maybe? No, he can probably still just allow this. Okay, so we look at knight c3. Okay, then we have at least, probably bishop g5. Takes. We can take this. Maybe never. I might never see 42. I have to start averaging 41 in like 17 minutes or something. Then I'll increase it. And then here. Check. Check. So I could maybe go here first, because I'm threatening mate. But he could take on c2. Ooh. Maybe check and then e6. e6 right away. Rook b8, king g7, f6 check, king h6. Oh my god, I might have rook h8. I think it's rook h8 at the end. Check. Wow, I just got a stomachache. Ooh. I'm on his rook. Can I do this? I think we're just taking the rook. Check. King G7. Then Queen H3. Rook H8. So we start this way. Check. Mate in 2. Check. Oh. Check. I don't know, this is still kind of tight. If he goes to F5. Sorry, here. No, wait, what were they looking at? No, this, yeah, knight F8. If he doesn't take the pawn, then we have check and yeah, so I think this is right. And check, King G8. Maybe then I can lift. He could attack me. I also have a fork. That's probably better. Check. Check. Yeah, and then we take, come in front. Ooh, boy. He's in the square, though. Bing, bang, boom, bing. Actually, I don't have to go to King B1. I can just push. No. I have to play King B1, so that doesn't work, right? Rook A5, Rook A3. Yeah, Rook takes, King takes. Yeah, King B1, and he's in the square. So that's not going to work. So I might have to give a check first. And then if King A1. I don't know about that. That's nothing. Well, then I've got Rook B4. His king is too far off for him to get a Philidor, I think. I'm not 100% sure about that. I could also, yeah, I mean, otherwise it's the check, right? It's this. But I just don't see how that's working. So it's wrong, really? Really? What obvious thing am I missing? He's not in the square. I am dumb. I saw a rectangle. I don't know my shapes. I don't know my shapes. Well, that was. I don't feel bad about it in the other than feeling stupid. But I mean, I don't. Yeah, that was. I blame the heat. I blame the heat. That was just silly. Ooh. No matter, we'll get there again. So I'm black. I'm moving up the board. Okay, so offer this trade. And then he's going to be too far. Okay, this is a hard one for 1200. Very hard for 1200. Where do I go? I want to support my pawns. Please don't suggest moves in the chat. Thank you. So maybe bishop f5 here. Or maybe, no, maybe I take first and then bishop f5. Yeah, thank you. You can say stuff like, I think I see it, or I see it, or this one's easy, but I don't want anything that will give me a hint or anything like that. Check king g4, and there'll be a mate on h3 at the end. Check, forks everywhere. I don't see how we don't take that. Bishop's too strong. Push. Black. Check. And then go to the H file. We're down a pawn. I think we can just take that. I mean, we have too many pieces here to defend. Rook h3 is the threat. We might have to go rook g8. Yeah, that was a scary one. There should be mate in 2. No, yeah, it should be. We are white. Check mate. Not quite mate. Do I have time for this? No, he's going to check us. So I think check. Check. I think I'm happy with the rook. So I could take on b5 and be up a minor piece. And then I have discoveries. Actually, yeah. Ooh, how do we recapture? If I take this a king, queen a1 might be a little messy. Possibly even rook e8, rook d8 is a little messy as well. So I'm taking with the bishop. Yeah, these are getting a little finicky for my liking. We have a check on d6. A lot of things going on in this position. I am down a rook. I'm in check. I'm in check. Okay, so I could take... I am down a rook, though. Then maybe I have d6. I don't know, but I think... I mean, I don't know. I feel like taking. Doesn't mean it's the right move. Oh, this one's hard. Oh. This one's tricky. Yeah, I guess I'm saying I'm taking and then e5 and then just e5 here. Discovery on his knight, and then this should give us something. No. Why is this one so hard? So check again. If he runs, check. Then rook f7, okay. Take. Because it's always taking in these. And then king e3, because I'm threatening this. It's scary, but these will self-protect. I'm just wondering if I want to go here first. No, we want the king in. And then queen h5, threatening mate. So he has to move the rook. Queen h7, king f8. Check, knight g8. And then we have knight h7, I think. I didn't see this resource. Maybe a rook lift? Black. I assume we push e3. King g1, I'm pushing. Hello, Mimzovich. Are you in Korea? e2. I like e2, but what's wrong with king f2? The check, and then I come back, and then he can go here, maybe? I don't know if that does anything. But this has to be good. Unless he sacks the rook. Right? Take. Push. Could he be quick enough? I don't know. I'm pushing. This is actually a little tricky still. King f2, king b2. And then I'm coming here. Okay. So I'm down a rook. There's a check. I think I want to take the knight. King e2. That's got to be good enough. Yeah, I think I'm just taking the rook here. It's actually equal material after I take. But my knight is too perfect. And check gives us a fork. Sean, what, Lemieux? Against who? No. Where do you get all this news? So what's the first thing you ate in Korea? The hell is this puzzle? You would think f4, like f4 is the move that keeps drawing my eye, but I don't know what we're doing here. I mean, he has one square, I guess is the point. And then a fork. Okay. I should have just followed. Yeah, so take was a king so we don't get screwed. I like drawing out the king. So let's say g6, king g6. And then is that mate? So it's just mate and 2. Ooh. Thanks for the sub, Benny Boy. And thank you for not... 11 viewers. Yeah, and thanks for not suggesting moves again. A lot of people don't listen. Okay. I am boiling. If anyone's just joined, I am... It's over 30 degrees here right now, inside. And I can't take it. I can't take it. You didn't see the small text. It is small. One day I'll increase it. One day. Okay, so what's going on? Equal material. This queen. Oh, we're threatening mate. So it's just rook c8. He might counter by playing d6. But I can still just take. And then, yeah, okay. And actually, I didn't expect that. But we should be okay here. I just had to be cautious there because I didn't see the... Okay, so takes. Does not work. Hit the rook. Rook a2. And then boom. And I guess we take like this. 35. We are black. Can I push? Check. I don't know. Complicated. I'm not worried about knight takes a2 because I think I have rook a2. Yeah, so I'm not worried about knight b5 because I'm just going to promote. So after a2, I'm worried about rook b5, but I might be okay after the king anywhere. No, wait, maybe not. I have to stay on the rook, I think. a2 check. I have to go here. Because the point is his knight can't move. Right? If he takes... Yeah, so I'm going to do this. And we have to stay on the rook. And then we... Yeah, then we take. Okay. Check. 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 I win the rook at the end. I'm up a rook. Let's verify. Check. 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 Yeah, it works. 37. Equal material. This looks suspect. His queen's overloaded on f5 and c3. So we take the rook first. And then we take here. There's nothing to worry about. Yeah, there's stuff here at the end. So check. Check. It doesn't work yet. Yeah, going here first maybe. Rook b1 and then threatening mate. So rook b1, queen c8 though. Thanks for... Wait a second. Follow. Oh, that's been a... I think that's from Twitch. I think somebody followed me on Twitch. I can't remember that alert. Because you can't even follow on YouTube. That must be a follow. I haven't been on Twitch in years. And then another sub. Ooh, thank you for the subs, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. No, this one... Yeah, so I was looking at the most forcing line. Check. But then... It just didn't pan out. And then if I start with rook b1, there's queen c8. Which is a problem. And I don't know how to combine those two ideas into one. Maybe rook c1. Rook c1. There's no ways for him to counter. So let's say he goes, I don't know, queen g6. Well, yeah, I think it's rook c1. Oh my god, it's not. Oh, I was so close to the end. That one really stings. I didn't verify 100%, but nothing else made sense, so I played it. So here, oh my god, really? Damn, man. Well, that's upsetting. Gotta start over. I don't want to start over. I don't make the rules. Oh, man. So hot. I'm sweating. My thermometer hasn't moved. I wonder if it's broken. So what are we doing here? He has no more checks after I hide on this square on B2. This wins a knight. Chat is quiet. That's okay. If I was watching a stream, I would not say anything either. We are black. Where's his king? There's his king. If he comes out, then we take the bishop and we're up a pawn. Then we can force a trade. So he has to go here, and either way we're taking the bishop. Mate in 1. We win the queen here. Same thing. There's rook b3. Yeah, rook b3, he can't stay on the knight. Discovery on the queen. Threatens mate and his queen. He has no good counterplay. So hot. Check. Does nothing. Check. This one's tricky. There's a fork here later, but I don't... we have to give checkmate. We have no pieces. Oh, we have... Okay, it's mate in 2. I should be able to see mate in 2s. You would think. Mate in... There's a mate in 2. Oh, is it a mate in 2? No, we're just winning the queen. Oh, wait. Because I originally thought it was a kill box. Oh, yeah. So... we go here, and then we stay on the rook. Mate, you would hope. Then check. Yeah, okay. We are black. Man, what did I screw up on? Like 38 or something? 37? I was so close. Okay, this is check and then here. Work. White. 38, yeah. Check. An epaulette mate. These are rare. An epaulette mate. We'll do it with the rook because it's prettier. Did I end up getting... No, I'm broke. And I think I'm okay to figure out openings on my own. It just takes an extremely long time. Okay, so if I go here, there's a check. If I go here, there's a check. I have to go to one of those two squares. If I go to B3, there might be C4 or something, or he might be able to go here and then sack. That's the bigger problem, I think. King B3, check. I move the king somewhere, and then he takes. So we don't want that to happen. And then we stay on a dark square. Yeah, for the same reasons. And now, for my next trick, we go rook g8. And we're done there. Okay. I think it doesn't quite work. Very close to working. So I can do my little knight thingy like this, and then we win the knight. If he goes to d5, I don't know. I don't have an answer for that one. So maybe queen h7 because he has to go back, right? Oh yeah, and then it's just mate. Okay. So take. And then if he goes to h1, I don't know, rook e2 brings in the king. And then rook d2 should be good. If it's wrong, I don't care. I mean, I'll care, but at least I'll learn something. Yeah. So I think we're doing this. We cut off his king. Well, but maybe this can be quick for him. Or her. Rook e2. King c6. No, I keep him cut off still. Yeah, that was a tricky one. Check wins the knight. We are down the exchange. So that would be good. I'm not going to look beyond that. Cuz that's good. We have a check picking up the bishop. That's good enough for me. I don't want to take the rook first because he can recapture with the king or even a piece. So we simply take the bishop. And yeah, okay. Let's screw up again at 38. I haven't played a game in forever. It's been like a week since I played a game. Maybe not a week, close to a week. Okay. Because I keep spending so much time on these puzzle streaks, which I'm sick of, but I do anything to try to improve. And hopefully these are improving my calculation. I've been doing them for so long. Okay, so it's equal material. Both sides king are in danger. I might be able to sack the queen here, I believe. Yes, I can. And check. This is... Ooh, I can't move my knight, though. Rook e8. I don't need to move my knight. Okay, equal material. We can take and then take on e5. So take, check, and we're up material. We are actually, it's not, yeah, we can do that. It's still uncomfortable for me, but it is material. I mean, it's very uncomfortable, but we should be winning. Check. I might be able to trade everything and then push the H pawn, maybe. So queen f7. Well, 15 viewers now. What's up with that? So queen f7, king d8. Who do we appreciate? Honestly, I think we have a little zigzag to g8, right? Because we pick up his bishop. So he goes to e7. And then I could take the bishop. I don't know if that's an... Oh, wait, I can't do that. That's illegal. I'm pinned. Okay, so can I actually just take and then play h6? Because his king can't help. Because once he comes here, we have... Oh, maybe he can. Okay, so takes, h6, king f8. No, I have check, I think. He has to take, and then he's not catching me. Yeah, so I think I have h6. If bishop e6, he's not catching me. So it is going to be this, and then this is a key move, giving a check. And then I'm going to have pants. Now, the scariest move now is king f7. But, yeah, he's always in trouble here. Okay, that was a nice little puzzle. We are black. I have it. Okay, takes in discovery on the queen. So takes, check. Okay. Yeah, although I actually wonder if this could be better. I like this because we're winning the queen. And it has to be winning. But is there a mate here? There is a mate, is there not? So why is this not good? I mean, I would play this every time in a blitz game, even rapid, I would do it. It's the simplest way to play, right? But, I mean, he can always go rook b8 and it's work, but it's got to be easily winning. So... But this seems to mate, right? He can't go to d1 because of mate, right? And his only other move is king e2. And then it's mate in two more. Oh, it's not mate in two moves. I thought it was. Yeah, so we will proceed with the straightforward way. And, oh, it's so hot here. I've been thinking about getting an air conditioner. 17 viewers now. That's why I spent almost all day researching portable air conditioners. Because I've got a spray bottle that I'm spraying at the fan. That's what I'm doing now to try to cool down. But I'm kind of worried about something with the air conditioner. Because my window is too small. And so I would have to, get foam padding and kind of seal it myself, and I'm kind of nervous to do that. Okay. If I take the rook, I think he can take my rook. You take the good, you take the bad. So it's wish and zug, and then we take. This is simple. Why do I have to think? That's pathetic. Well, it's partly because I got distracted when I told my air conditioner story. Again, his queen is under attack, so I'm looking at check and then take. And then here we are up a piece. It is white's move, and he can give me a check, but it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I think I can just put a piece here, or else I run. But if I run, then there might be rook f6. right? Not to mention checkmate. So let's not get mated. And if I go to e1, maybe this is a potential move, but then there's rook f6 again, which I don't like. I don't appreciate. Yeah, so I think I am blocking. And with which piece do we block with? This seems to work. So why does knight e7 not work? They both seem to work. Maybe rook g7. I think rook g7 is a problem. That's tricky. That is tricky. Yeah, so I think I'm going knight e7 here. That was a tricky puzzle. Okay, we have check on h7. If king g8. I have rook h8. And then if king g7, I can just take the rook. So that's looking good. And if he goes king f8, well, that's just good. Yeah, so this is a key move. Okay, 39. Lost half my viewers. Where'd they all go? I was up to like 17. Now we're down to 9. How did that happen? I could attack his queen. I also cut off his rook on the second file. I don't really know. Oh, we have a check. Interesting. Interesting. This is kind of bizarre, but we have this check. So I'm trying to figure out how we utilize that. Maybe it's just rook h6. It's probably rook h6. Rook h6, if rook h1, rook h2 check. King has to go here, or otherwise I'm taking the rook. Oh, no, wait. No, then I'm just winning the rook. Yeah, rook h1, I just... Sorry, what I'm trying to say is if he moves the king, then I just take a rook. And if... So I just win a rook. If rook h1. So he has to take, and I'm still winning a rook. If he doesn't play rook h1, and he plays something else, such as taking... Well, he can't even do that. So I don't know what he would do, but if he did something, I don't know. This has to be the move. And yeah, we're just going check. Check. Okay, last one. Last one. His rook is nearly trapped. Do I have time for this? No. might be able to push a4. Because what is he going to... Well, wait. My bishop's under attack, right? Yeah, so I have to... Okay, so if I lock him in, and then g3, maybe then I can make I can push. But he can get in the square. Okay, so bing, bang, and then then I have h5. So I'm just threatening bishop f4 and then h5. He doesn't really have time for anything else. Okay, finally. I'll get one wrong on purpose now. So give up the queen. There we go. So that took an hour on the nose. An hour and 10 seconds. Way longer than I wanted, but at least we got there, because 2 days ago I did not get there. I got to 40. Oh, so we can play a game now, but I'm exhausted and hot as hell. Oh. Okay, it's been so long since I played. Oh, I'm just drenched. I'm not drenched, but I am sweaty. Okay, time for a game. The puzzle streak warm up is over. I'm more than warmed up. I'm literally sweating. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's hot. Okay, 1994 opponent. Oh, I don't actually have my... Oh, God. So the wing gambit. I always forget this. So I forget if we take once or twice. I always forget. I think I am supposed to take twice. Otherwise... Okay. Yeah, I think that's correct. And then what? Who the hell knows? He's going to take the center. D6? Is that what we're playing? Oh, I'm so tired. Okay. I don't know. I just can't remember. How much am I willing to spend on AC? Well, I was looking at one at Canadian Tire, which is it's like $700, but the thing you put in the window is too wide for my window, so I'm hoping I can cut it, but I don't know how that will go. I'm gonna have to have like a makeshift thing in the window. Okay, so what did he do? D4. Yeah. So I don't know. Let's go G6. But this is terrifying. The development that White has is scaring me. So he's 1,000 bullet, 1,400 blitz, but 2,000 rapid. So he might be an older player. So at least we have King F8 if things go, if get out of hand. E6 weakens D6, and he might play something like D5, but it's slow though. Maybe I should play Knight F6. Normally when I fianchetto, I want to have this structure, but this is a faster way for me to castle and get my king safe. It does allow F5, G4 and F5 are also scary. Everything is scary here for me. This is White's center is crazy. But how scared do I need to be of E5? You know, really. Probably pretty scared, but maybe Knight D5. Bishop C4 is getting free development. Okay, I'm going to make this journey. It's the faster way to castle. E5, I'm going to go here, as we just witnessed. If he takes on d6, I'm going to recapture. And then he has queen e7. And that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Or queen e2, I mean. He doesn't do that line, so I'm feeling better. I think I castle now. Now he's got h4, h5. Like, this is terrifying for black. I'm sure I did not play this great. So rook e8 now, potentially. His center is so freakishly strong. I could start trading off pieces, but these are not great trades, obviously. I need to break these up somehow, but I don't know how. He's super solid. This is I did not play this fantastically. Is e5 a thing? Not yet. It's not. Get the knight developed and then ask, okay, let's just develop a piece and then, yeah. So maybe e5 still doesn't work. He's got 3 defenders. At least I developed another piece. I can still play rook e8. Yeah. Let's go rook e8. It's a move. I don't know how to contest this. I never should have allowed. I don't know if I had a choice. Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to take on a3. Oh, I can't even lean back. I'm so sweaty. Yeah, so ideally I would have a heat pump put in, but that's a whole process because I'm in an apartment. So that could take half a year. I could two ducks to the outside. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. The one I'm looking at is a dual hose. But my window is only 14.5 inches wide, and that there's no air conditioner that they're all minimum 18 inches, and this one's 19 inches. Okay, sorry, I gotta focus here. So, well, we have to move the knight. He's attacking the knight, right? So I only have 1 square. So why are we thinking about it? He's playing very well. He does 15,000 games. Rook a2. Wow. c3 is quite weak. Rook a2, eh? There's a little trick. This might work, actually. Okay, this is a bit of a hope chess. So what did he has to go here? Queen e2, or he can do other similar ideas. Oh, it's so close to being good. Maybe I should save that. Maybe I'll go queen c7. No. Okay, I'm going to go here. Just developing a piece. It does take a square away from my knight. Oh, he goes queen e2 right away. I don't know. This guy's okay. If you say so. It's the most natural move. My knight is almost hung. In fact, okay, no, I'm okay for now. Okay, this is a weird move, but how did this knight do anything? So I want to give it a potential square to pivot off from. But yeah, this guy's very fast, especially for someone who's at 1,000 bullet. Okay. And he's just crushing me. Crushing me. He really doesn't have to think. Okay, knight a6. Yeah, Gary Hughes. I know what you're saying. I mean, that's just how you install it. So I just wasn't quite sure what you were. Yeah, I don't know. This guy's just destroying me. I mean, it's not even. And then he has g4. I might have to go knight g4 here. Maybe not. But I was thinking takes. Maybe I can just take there. Actually, maybe we'll go here, and then I have queen b6 still. But he gets this. So maybe I should trade this off first. Yeah, we'll do this. We do that. Okay. Oh, you can take with the knight. He doesn't. Oh, he's got C. Oh, he might have C5. Because, like, yeah, possibly. Take. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, no, I didn't. And so we take with a queen. Do we want a queen trade here? I'll accept a queen trade. Hello, Vivek. So we're somehow up 2 pawns. We're up the original gambited pawn, and then I won a pawn in this scuffle. He might win a pawn here, but then there's a fork. So maybe first h3. This is super wild now, of course. Of course he sees it. And I have this at the end. Actually, I thought I had this, but I feel like I should still be okay. Somehow. Ooh, this almost works. Oh no, it doesn't work. Feel like I'm still okay, but I'm probably not. Wow. This guy is crazy. Oh, he's got this. Shit. I don't know. This guy's too good, though. This guy's too good. I wasn't going to win this game. He's too good. He's too good. Takes now. You can just take here and then take here. I don't know. He's too good. I'm gonna go straight to the engine on that. He was too good. Too good. Too fast. I was never going to beat him. He was just too quick. Yeah, I was winning most of the game. I didn't think I was winning earlier on. That's surprising. The eval here is surprising. Like, we're up a pawn, but I thought white had more than enough compensation here for that missing pawn. So I'm very surprised about the eval here. So I actually played it okay. And yeah, he missed that. And then this was, yeah, I lined up too many pieces here. He played so quick. Did he play quick or did I play slow? I think it was a combination of both. Mostly I played slow. And then b5 is the best move here. Yeah, good luck with that. I'm not supposed to recapture. That's ridiculous. And it's... I mean, that's ridiculous. But I never should have went here. Rook a d8 is the best move. But simplest is knight f6, I think. Okay, I'm gonna play a new one. He just played too quick. I didn't have any time to think. Okay, let's try it. I haven't done any work on this since before. It immediately plays. Okay. Can I play No, let's just we got to do it in the spirit of the Dutch. In the spirit of the Dutch, but if he's going to let me play e4, I mean, maybe I should. I mean, I kind of want to just play e3. I'm going to play e4, though, because that's what you do in the Dutch. You're trying to play e5. So I will play it. And I didn't play it on move 2 because I wasn't sure about stuff like d5. And now we're just going to continue. Well, you could argue to get super greedy and go for this fianchetto. And this is super greedy. We're getting both e4 and b3. But I'm going to do it. We are a tempo up, so we might be able to be so greedy. Yeah, so I think we're getting everything we want. Now this allows knight g4. You know, I don't know about that. Actually, hang on a second. What was my last move? Yeah, because now knight g4 is a threat to discovery on my bishop. If I take his knight e3 doesn't work because I just attack it. Well, then he's got this check. But then I've got king f2 and there's two pieces hanging. Yeah, so bishop e2, knight g4. I think I can take on g7. And then if king g7, then I castle. There's still knight here. Okay, I think I'm okay here. I haven't had such positions. And now I will castle. There's always... Knight g4 might hit more now, because there is this fork. Maybe it's time to play h3. Wait, h3 doesn't even do anything. He still has knight g4. Or does he? Castles. Boom. Maybe I should go knight bd2. Does that make any sense? He's always got this. I don't like that. That's... I mean, that's maybe that's a problem with the early b3, if it is a problem. Could maybe go e5. Don't really want to play queen d2. I know that's a simple solution to all of this. But I don't want that. So castles, knight g4. If I take... Okay, no, I think I'm going to castle because knight g4, I think I can take. And then after knight e3, I just move the queen. Bishop g4. Well, this should be pretty okay. If knight e4, I don't see problems. Now, I would have saved like 3 minutes on the clock had I had this position before, but this is like it's my fifth time playing the bird. This bishop is almost trapped. He might, I mean, because I'm looking at f5. He might have to take. Maybe not. No, because if he takes it, then I have h3. Right? Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's okay. It feels like it's trapped, though. What did he just play? b5? Yeah, I think I'm going to play here because it also stops knight g4. So, and then how do I retake? Could take with a pawn, but I guess I'm taking with the knight. Let's not overthink it. Queen e1. Just play it like a Dutch. I don't think the knight is normally here on a Dutch, though. Oh yeah, we want this setup. Okay, that does nothing but help me. So e5. Are we really wanting e5? Push? Yeah. Push. Taking, I'm not so sure about. But I'm gonna ask questions later. I'm down to 4.5 minutes, but this seems reasonable. Actually, yeah, it seems reasonable. Maybe I won't even take right away. Yeah, this knight would feel a lot better on d5, but that's not happening. Opponent started blinking. 2-week-old account, by the way. 21 games total. Well, I'm screwed. He just started blinking. Can't get an honest game. Everyone has a fake account. He's blinking. I gotta go Zen mode because he's distracting. G4. We're all in. still have to, there's still discoveries, possibly. So I have to still be aware of that. But yeah, another freaking brand new account. It's so ridiculous. I think it's time to take the bishop. And then I don't know how to attack. G5. Or take now. This is nice. Okay, I'm gonna take. I think sorry. You have to take with the H pawn. My bishop sucks. Of course, he finds the best move, and I'm so negative. Yeah, but I'm left with the world's worst bishop. Let's come here anyways. Rook H8, King G2. He comes in here. That's annoying. Of course, he finds it. Okay, let's go here. Defending C2. He moves instantly. C3. I want him out of here. Okay, I was just looking at forks, but I think we're okay. Yeah, but brand new account. Of course it's a brand new account. So I don't even know what his real rating is. Okay, push here. I'm looking, like, I can't take. Why not? Why can't I do that? I can do it. No, he can take with, no, he can take my knight. No, can he? I have 2 pieces under attack is a problem. Okay, I'm going to take the risk. I don't know, though. King G8 might be... Oh, I can trade it off. Okay. Will the puzzle streak pay dividends? And if he does go King G8, do I want to go here first? I'm not sure. That's the riskier move. Okay, so we gained a tiny bit of material here. But it's just a minor thing we got there. Very minor. How about I force one set of rooks off? This comes later. So push. Check. Yeah. Bing, bang, bing. But I don't like this. I might have to allow... Oh, I don't like all that. Okay, I'm going to take... And then I'm going to go rook F1. Oh, pushing is... Okay, we're going to go rook F1. And I'll take once. And then D4. Doesn't do anything. This is tough. Oh, God. I'm going to flag. This is... Yeah, this imbalance is... Okay, let's go here. If he offers me a trade, I will take it. Because I'm up 2 pawns. Wow! Somebody miscalculated. Okay, this is probably... Actually, I could grab this, but... No, we just bring in the king. And then we go here. Because he's going to have to give way. Zugzwang. I don't know why he did that trade. I mean, why would you do that trade? I was up 2 pawns and he traded there. He just forgot. Okay. Thank you, Frederico Vivek. Okay, so I'm not happy that he has a brand new account. I'm going to block him. out of anger and spite. 2 weeks old, brand new account. Stop making new accounts, you stupid people. That might be my first legitimate bird win. We'll see. It's the mark of a journey, of a new journey. Our first legitimate bird win, I think. Ooh, not bad, eh? My 5th time playing the bird. We can beat a 2,000. If he is 2,000, who knows? Fake account. The bird is the word. Okay, so we'll look at that again. And yeah, so I was considering e4 right away, but actually, you know why this is not good for me? d5, this transposes into the Sicilian McDonald attack, which is, it's not bad, but I play this as black. And so I don't really want to play it as white, if that makes sense. So, and then here I was thinking maybe I should just stick classical Dutch or upper tempo. But one of the main ideas in the Dutch is to get e4 in. So why not play it if we're allowed to play it? I was still not sure though about d5 here. I could take it and then knight c3 and so forth. I don't know. Anyways, I played it and then I played. Okay, and then here, again, bishop e2, the most natural move. But I think in the bird, you like b3. If you can get b3 in the bird, you're golden. Like that's as much as you can ask for, I believe, because you basically have a beautiful Dutch. You have a Dutch with the fianchetto, and you're up a tempo, and it's just, I think that's about as much as you can ask for. So I didn't see why I couldn't play it, and so I played it. Then I burned a lot of time trying to figure out this knight g4 is a constant annoyance. Right here, I thought for like 3 minutes or something. I didn't like h3, but then I thought I think he can even just take on e4. Oh, I forget. Maybe I could have played h3 here. I probably could have. But I was so scared of knight g4. And then here I thought for a long time as well. Actually, this is where I really thought for a long time on this move. And then h3, I think, probably h3 still works. And for some, I forget why I didn't play it. I think knight e4 scared me, even though it shouldn't scare me. But I also think I didn't really want to play h3 if I don't have to, because we're not really developing anything. And then I felt comfortable here, and just I had no plan with queen e1. It's just a typical like Grand Prix Dutch setup. Eventually, you come in and attack. F5, I don't know. I was kind of experimenting, but I figured we're more or less ready to attack, so I did. Maybe I could have played g4 even, but I think white's ready to attack. So I played f5, then g4. I was originally planning to take on g6. It probably transposes, but I played g4. Yeah, then I traded, and yeah, just came in. This was annoying. So he traded off my bad bishop. And then we found a tactic thanks to a Puzzle Streak. Kudos to Puzzle Streak on that. We win a pawn and a queen for a rook and a knight, which is a pretty good trade. But still work. And yeah, I wanted to trade off one of those pair of rooks, and this, yeah, but then he just made this huge blunder, massive blunder. That's why one of the reasons I went king g2 here, just in case he did. So that was because I was short on time too. This is not easy for white at all. In fact, it's possible black could make some fortress here. I might have one too many pawns for that to happen. But yeah, this is not simple to convert. And then he just threw it all away. You know, even if I was up one pawn, I'm taking. So I don't know what the best move is. Maybe king g7 or something. And then I don't know what I would have done. He had a fantastic knight. I think I have to push d4, maybe even immediately. d4. Yeah, he might even have c5. No, sorry, he has to. Maybe he moves the knight now. I think I have to go d4. So king g7, d4 takes. Still very tricky though. I don't know. I think black might be okay there. Maybe queen d2, but I don't know. So we'll see what the computer says. And then this is just a simple conversion. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. So the bird, I don't know if so it's indexing. Oh. Now, if I get an air conditioner, I probably can't use it while I'm streaming. So it'll probably still be hot while streaming because it'll be too loud. Although my fan is on pretty loud. Can you guys hear the fan? Is it bad? Okay, it's still indexing. Okay, there we go. It updated. 40% win rate. Wait a second. Yeah, because I had another win, but I think my opponent disconnected or something. No, wait a second. I have 3 wins here. Wait, this can't be right. No, never mind. I only have 2 wins, and the other win, I think he disconnected. So, Federico, I've seen. It's only I've only played 5 games. These are my 5 games of the Dutch or of the bird. So, I don't know anything about it. I'm watching a grandmaster who plays it all the time, but I've only watched 1 video so far. So it'll be interesting. So is it my new weapon? Is it my new main weapon? Yeah, that's a very good question. I don't know. I'm exploring it right now. It's fun. I'm happy to play different opening. It gets dry like 7 years, or no, my whole life of playing E4. My whole life. And so it's kind of fun. I like that you played on move 1. I like that. I am drenched in sweat. Oh my God. Now, would I play in a tournament game? Absolutely. I would. I'm not. And same with the Dutch. People have asked me that. Like, would you play? I would play the Dutch and the bird in a tournament. It's people. I think people overestimate. I mean, we're not grandmasters. I mean, come on. And even so, everybody's played the bird. Magnus played the bird in a serious tournament game. I mean, I forget against who, but some other super GM. I mean, these are fine. It's not like we're -3. We're equal. Maybe like -0.2. How many years of experience? Well, I've been playing as an adult for like 6 or 7 years now. We'll say 7. It's 6.5, maybe around there. 6.5, 7 years. And then I played as a kid, and then I stopped playing for like 17 years or something. And then I came back to it 6 or 7 years ago and started playing as an adult. But when I played as a kid, I wasn't good. I'm not good now, but I wasn't good as a kid, really. And this was like before engines and everything. And I didn't have access to any learning material or to really practice. So I just played against like my dad, and there were a few small, tiny, like scholastic tournaments here. Yeah, Frederico. That's why. So the bird is, you can, if you know the Dutch, and I'm still kind of new to the Dutch. I've been playing the Dutch maybe a year now. But if you know the Dutch, you can basically play the bird right away. You need to know how to play against the Frum's Gambit and maybe a couple other things, but you can basically transition to the bird right away. Actually, that reminds me, I played against the computer a lot when I was a kid. I played Chess Master, which was really fun, and I miss it. There's nothing like that anymore, but I forget what version, maybe Chess Master 6000, and there was a feature. First of all, you could play classical music as MIDI files in the background, and which was very nice. I actually really missed that. But you could set up tournaments with these different players. They were obviously all using the same engine, but each player had a different personality, and you could customize your own. So you could have someone that is like super aggressive, but this is like at the strongest level. So I would make these round robin tournaments and have them all play each other. So I would have like Tal, Fischer, Spassky. I'd throw in the engines as well. I'd have these huge tournaments where they play each other, and that was awesome. I really liked that. That was really cool. And from memory, I did this when I was like 12 or 13 years old. My resource for learning the Dutch is Simon Williams and the engine. So, yeah. But yeah, so Capablanca, I think overall performed the best in those tournaments I made. It was Capablanca. I forget if Smyslov got up there a bit. Alekhine and Capablanca did very well in those tournaments. Fischer did okay. Tal did not do well. And Kasparov did well. But I think overall Capablanca. But this is in the 90s. I'm sure it wasn't very accurate. But then again, I would make all these AI bot personalities where I would just set aggression to like 100. And then I'd have another one with like defense to 100. And it was fun to have them pair up against each other and play each other. Okay. Sorry. Getting back to the game. But yeah, I was just going to look at my... So F4, I've now played it. Well, it's still 0% of my games. I need to get more in there. But, okay. So, let me just go here. Yeah, so if E4, then D5, and we're on the other side of the McDonald attack, so I didn't want that. But here, yeah, and then here I wasn't sure about it. Because this might even transpose to some other lines I play as black. Because this is basically a Grand Prix now, isn't it? Except in the Grand Prix, I think white puts a bishop on c4. sometimes on b5. So it's kind of like the Grand Prix. I mean, the Dutch is like the Grand Prix. But as long as we don't play bishop c4, I think we're still closer to classical Dutch bird territory. So this was a mistake. What icon is this? Oh, that's a weird. It threw in like this expansion on b3, but there's... Is that a new feature? No, maybe that's always been there. Okay. I was just thinking about that, Vivek. It's interesting. Once you learn another opening, it gives you a lot more options. You can start to transpose and deviate. You got a lot more choices. It's useful in tournament chess. I wouldn't do that, I don't think, but it's an interesting thought. So why is b3 not good? It's because of what he played. And are we just too slow here? Is it because of knight g4? Everything is giving black an advantage. So bishop h6. I thought g3 might suffice. It is the best move, and then I don't know. Every move is fine. So I'm not really understanding this. I don't understand why b3 is not good. e5, b3, bishop g7, e5. I think it likes every line. That's the thing. It's happy for black in every line. But yeah, e5 is one of the other top moves. So if we take on e5, it's always this knight g4. Black's also fine after knight fd7. Yeah, so if we just ignore it, knight e3 again. If knight bd2, the computer doesn't even want to take it. Why not? Because of h3? It's saying that black can play anything. It probably wants to... it prefers to take with the knight. And then it doesn't want to take until it is forced to do so. I don't know. I don't know why... Like, I mean, it's still... This is still okay for white, but... You can't argue with eval. Hello, honest football fan. I don't quite understand. Maybe because we're the I know I don't quite understand still the eval. Maybe this is like our dark squares are kind of weak here. Could that be a reason? Yeah, I'm not sure. But I guess b3 is premature. What about? Well, you know, we have to defend e4 here. Yeah. Okay. But it's not obvious, right? I mean, if I felt I could be greedy and play b3 here. Yeah. It's a 60 centipound difference. It's not the end of the world, but yeah. Okay. So I did that. And yeah, I thought I was still not sure about. Oh no, here I was going to take on g7, and it's only equal. So let me just rewind here. So it wants me to just play it like a reverse Dutch, and yeah, you know what's interesting, because the reason I haven't encountered this before is because when I play the Dutch, I'm not up a tempo, so I never get this luxury of deciding of playing b3. Okay, I should just get that course so that some of this is explained to me. The course on Chessable. Okay, it doesn't like knight bd2. I wish this wouldn't highlight. It's distracting. Chess. Why do you highlight that bright orange? Apparently knight takes e4. Yeah, how did I miss that? No, I thought this was okay. He's on our rook. Is that the problem? He's on the rook. Yeah. Okay, he's on the rook. That's funny because I play a similar thing as black when the bishop is here. And then there's a bishop here and I do that. Okay, so that was a tactical mishap. I played h3. Computer prefers f5 right away. I was thinking about that. I did think about it, and then I wasn't sure about this position. But it's not a big deal. I played h3 first. Computer actually wants to take with the bishop. And then I guess we're threatening e5. But I took with the knight. And this was fine. And it likes f5. Computer says white could have played a lot of moves here. King h1, but I played directly. This seems a little slow. G4, not the top move, but it was playable. Computer wants to continue with standard Dutch play. There's also apparently bishop g6 and then knight g5. I'm wondering if we could then play queen h. Yeah. So let's just say he makes a random move. Queen h4. And what's the best move here? It has to be rook e8. And then we just keep building on the attack there. I kind of like this way to play, taking on g6 right away. But these moves all kind of transpose anyways. Well, maybe not so much with g4. And yeah, I took, which was best. So the computer now wants to play queen h4 again or g5. What's the point of g5? Oh, just to get the queen on h6. Interesting. g5, eh? Okay. Yeah, because when he gets the h file open first, yeah, it slows our attack for sure. Okay, g5 is interesting. Yeah, so I shouldn't rush to take it. I should build up the attack first. Don't let him open the h file. Build up the attack. Then I played knight g5, which was not the best move, but not the worst. And then I missed. We both blundered here because knight d4 allowed queen. So really, queen h4. Oh, yeah. I just assumed that he could go rook h8, but then I'm gonna have. Well, wait, king g8. Can I then take and then... Okay, so let me just put it on board here. Yeah, this is still pretty close. I mean, we're only a little bit better. Rook h7 is the top move here. I don't know. This seems a little scary. Queen h4 is coming, I guess, is the point. Okay, and then if, where was it? Yeah, if he takes here, check. Then we sack. It's not simple. These moves are not. Oh, that's mate. Ah, he has to take with a king then, and then we have discovery. Still equal though. So it was tricky. Yeah, but I mean, knight g5 looked good. Best move here is g5 again, and then if rook h8, queen g3. And it's close to equal. I don't know. G5 is weird. G5 is weird. Oh, I'm so hot here. Okay, it didn't like rook c1 because it wanted queen h4. But this is, I don't know. This feels weird to me. Oh, wait, sorry, not this. Yeah, this felt weird. Did I have anything better than queen h4? c3? Oh, c3. Oh, I like c3. Yeah, there's no... I could have played c3. That's nice. Still left with this bad bishop, though. Like, I don't know what he plays. Oh, wait. Oh, don't recapture it because... Oh... Our knight is in trouble here. And we're screwed. Okay. Tactics still. Yeah, there's no rush to take. Queen h4 the only saving move. Okay, so we did this. Yeah, this is the only winning move here. If you can call plus 1.4 winning. And yeah, he should have went king g8. But that's hard. Come on. Yeah, and so we're just winning here. And then I don't know why he did this. I think it's saying +3, but I really feel this is tricky. What was I looking at before? So it's black's turn. I forget what I was... I think I just wanted to bring in the king. And then I was thinking d4, which is still good for white, but not one of the top moves. It's saying queen d1 or queen e1. Oh, it wants to support it. I guess that makes sense too. And if he comes in, I can always just take. So this is, yeah, one of the ideas. So it wants to support it. But then this is just a simple conversion. Okay, guys. I only played a single game, I know, but I'm too hot. It's been 2 hours. It's been a 2-hour stream, and it's almost 31 degrees here. Boy, I look red. I might have sunburn. I've been out in the sun a lot lately. Or it might just be my... Oh, I don't have lighting on. Whoops. Let's see what it looks like with the lighting. Oh, see, it looks a little bit better. Put on all the lighting. Okay, there we go. It helps with the redness. Yeah, because that redness, I don't look that red normally. Okay. Anyways, yeah, 31. It's hot in here. That's why I'm talking about air. I need air conditioning. Ooh. And and then it's so hard to sleep. It's so hard to sleep. So I haven't really been sleeping. Anyways, I played the bird. The bird is the word. I got my first legitimate win in the bird. And I did puzzle streak. Took me a few attempts, but I hit it. And that's going to be it for me today. I have a really busy week. Yeah, I've been super busy lately. No time for chess. I haven't even been looking at chess outside of the stream. Yeah, wish me luck in getting an air conditioner and setting it up in the window correctly, because I need it. It's so hard to be productive. Okay, rambling now. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good night. See you next time.